YouTube, we got a reaction, you know what I'm saying? As usual, we coming back to back because our reacts do not crack. We got Ash was him in Pokemon XY. We got a video from somebody kind of new to the channel, Munchie Weeb, you know what I'm saying? My dog Weeb, you know what I'm saying? As always, we're gonna pre-fire a little like. And if those who know, you know, bro, Pokemon is elite. I saw this video stumble upon my feed and was like, I might just have to tap in just a little, you know what I'm saying? So we're gonna check out how Ash was really moving in XY. As always, check the description link down below for the Discord com. If you're in the Discord com, you'll be notified when videos like this upload, as well as when we go live on YouTube and we go live on Twitch. So tap in and you get access to talk to the community.
The Kalos region, so peaceful and serene. What's good, Kalos? Until this nigga showed up.
Hyper as hell.
New region. I got you, bro.
Pikachu can say that shit too.
New friends. Yeah. New Pokemon. You don't want to miss it.
He said the N word.
Got you, bro. New friends. Yeah. New Pokemon.
He's brown. We'll let it slide.
You don't want to miss this little nigga being the GOAT. Damn, I'm looking tough as hell. Pokemon the series XY. New episodes Saturday mornings on 8:30, 7:30.
Cartoons were so peak, bro.
Munchie Weeb. Ash Ketchum, the never-aging 10-year-old that carried the Pokemon franchise for 26 years. That's longer than LeBron James has been in the league. As you could assume, with 26 years of
that's a long time.
Episodes, there's a lot of iconic Ash Ketchum moments to cover. His journey is single-handedly longer than the entirety of One Piece, for now at least. Someone did a recap, refreshing my memory for this video.
To just say One Piece Shippuden, bruh.
One Piece for now.
Chill, bruh. Chill.
Someone did a recap of Ash's journey when refreshing my memory for this video, and it was 12 hours long. This man traveled around the whole planet.
Hell nah.
He hasn't hit puberty? From the humble beginnings in Palatown to becoming a world champion, this nigga has 100% of the Pokemon world on 8 different save files.
Yeah, dead ass.
Specific era of Ash
unlocked every achievement, unironically.
that stands out amongst the rest. I remember it like it was yesterday. The Pokemon X and Y games had finally been released. The first ever 3D Pokemon games. Little did I know that this was the start of the decline in Pokemon game quality, but we don't talk about that. This meant that it was time for the new anime season to release. And thank God, because even as a youngin', I knew Pokemon Black and White Ash was dog shit.
Chill, bruh.
This nigga squad, bro. How the fuck we in the championship with 3 starters and not one of
Can't speak on my dog starters like that, bruh. That's one thing you can't say. He moves like Red, 'cause I think that's who he's based off of, no? And Red had like a Bulbasaur in his team to the end, bro. These are him. It's like, imagine it in the Pokemon verse terms. He walked it down on feet. It's like, I get beat by Mewtwo, I got beat by Mewtwo. I get beat by a Pikachu when I'm using a ground type and I have the advantage. That's crazy. You feel me? It's showing he really get down. Why did they just excommunicate me from full screen?
of them is in their final evolution. Like, you got a Pignite, my nigga. A Pignite! They also gave his level 100 Pikachu the sword treatment in hard.
Go.
Bro was holding his own against a probably like 20 episodes ago, but now getting his ass beat by level 5's Snivy because Zekrom just happened to snatch all his EXP within the first 10 minutes of episode 1. At least
that's crazy.
Best games in the Pokemon franchise, and I'll die on this hill. Gun to the back of your head. Name 5 Pokemon games better than Black and White 2. That's right.
Black and White literally had like the best Pokemon music of all time. We just talked about this in the This or That video.
Nigga, you can't. Cartoon Network started showing promo for the Pokemon X and Y series. And side note, I really had the privilege of waking up on Saturday mornings to
seeing that in the
Ninjago, man.
I'm telling you, bro.
Morning cartoons. That shit went extinct once the
actually elite.
Most importantly, Ash looked like he was older.
He said the vid.
How groundbreaking this was. YouTubers were quick to make videos on how Ash looked like he finally began puberty.
Yeah, he had like a little mustache.
Some people watching are younger than this video, and I don't know how to feel about that.
No, because like the theory was essentially like that all of it was it's a coma theory. I mean, it's kind of self-explanatory, but all of it was like fake. He was asleep. It wasn't real, and that's why they were like, oh yeah, it's clearly seen while he's doing these unhuman feats. He's not aging. This is how it's like if you were in a dream that you had like full autonomy over. What do they call that? Lucid dreaming. So they're like, that's what this probably is. But then you see him aging, and it's like, hold on, he really might be that. You know what I'm saying? And if you've seen what Red did in the comics, it's like, come on.
Granted, I was 7 when this shit dropped, but I'm low-key getting up there, bro. The day was October 19th, 2013, and Cartoon Network decided to air a 1-hour
He said he was 7? How old am I? Okay. He like a year or two older than me.
sneak peek for Pokemon X and Y. A whole 3 months before the season actually started airing. Y'all know damn well my jit ass had to be there no matter what.
Coming up next, the 1-hour preview of Pokemon the Series XY on Munchie Week.
Come on, bruh.
Kalos region!
You can't tell me you didn't get that nostalgia wave.
Pokemon the Series XY on Munchie Week.
Come on, bro. Prime CN? Come on now. It's not even close.
Kalos region! Ash from Palatown is finally here!
This shit means something to me, man. As soon as
But-
Ash touched down in Kalos, he went sprinting straight towards the Lumio City Gym. Mind you, the Lumio Gym is an electric type one, and he only has a Pikachu in his party. Forgot to mention the fact that Team Rocket was dead ass spawn camping this
No
bitch.
badges.
I know for a fact Giovanni ain't paying these sorry ass niggas shit to be doing all that. Jesse and James in their 20s and
They're doing it for the love of the game.
10-year-old been trying to steal Pikachu for 800 episodes. Like, why not put this energy into a job or something?
Get your bitch ass out my way, nigga. Fuck out my way, nigga. Hey, when I come through, hide your hoe, nigga. I just got me a cut. Got a haircut, but no dad. Bam. This why I can't.
He has no dad.
It's always one nigga. Let me shine.
Canonically.
Let me shine, dog. Damn.
Pokemon, gotta get to
This is hard, bruh.
English opening in the series, by the way, was gonna say not 5, 4, 3, or 2, but that's cap. We all know Boy to be is the best.
Facts. Blaziken?
We see the fit. Mega
Just
Man
off the fit, bro. I'm already knowing.
The title card. Ripped this shit straight out of Dragon Ball's book. They wasn't even trying to hide it.
It's literally certain Pokemon that's like, you just know. I don't even know every single Pokemon, but like, it's some is you just know. Blaziken was that.
Blaziken, damn. Also, keep the title card. Ripped this shit straight out of Dragon Ball's book. They wasn't
Facts.
trying to hide that the series was heavily influenced by Shonen. Asher rises
Yeah.
to him, but this Clinker declines him because he needs to have at least
Call him
14
up.
badges and hits him with
Come on, bro,
his
chill.
mission by using Thunderbolt and kicking him out the lobby. Are y'all seeing what I'm seeing, bro? Who the fuck invented this?
Who's
ejecting
surviving that
system?
fall?
His fall. Not
Okay.
even Ash's superhuman ass, who eats electricity on the daily and carries Tyrannotars like they light work.
He's something, bro.
Yes, this is how much a Tyranitar weighs. Ash is stronger than Reno and No. Nah, real shit though.
Yes.
Who programmed that Clinker?
Chill.
Wow. They really
Hard on the C word, bruh.
Walking away from the tower in episode 1. This that.
I feel like he wearing pajamas, gang.
Wow. They really showed
But it all depends on the texture. If it's like denim, you would think, oh, that's work clothes. He works like an electrician or something. But like, without knowing that that's denim, like assuming it was like cotton or like some soft material like polyester, that is, you know what I'm saying? He's wearing pajamas outside. Big ass pockets.
Tower in episode 1. This that AOT level foreshadowing. Clement and Bonnie end up saving them, but Pikachu isn't a fan of strangers and ends up shocking them all. Yet they're all unfazed. I'm telling y'all.
These are
Pokemon
superhuman,
are
bro.
superhuman. Unless you're AZ or N, you should not be surviving.
was really
You should
dead.
Be in a hospital bed instead. Also, this Froakie right here will one day become the GOAT.
W Lurker.
Instead of thanking Clement like a normal person,
He like y'all
this
for
nigga
real.
ass decides to challenge him to a Pokemon battle.
Come on.
This nigga ass decides to challenge him.
Where you get these pants from, bro? These cargos kind of tough. Good pocket room. Look like we're missing back pockets, unfortunately. But like, good I mean, I never use my back pockets. Good pocket room, baggy enough here, clear separation here. So they probably put the pocket material on top of the material. Because sometimes you have pockets where you throw like your keys in there, you can feel them poking your skin. No, they threw the pocket material on top of the already pants. And because they did that, you don't have that problem. This is low-key elite fit, so I ain't gonna hold. He has that shit on. Look at the... Come on now, look at the feet, bruh.
To a Pokemon battle.
Everything matching with everything.
Ash tells Pikachu to use Thunderbolt, and this nigga Clement tells his Bumblebee to use his ears to whip up the
Ground
sound.
type, by the way.
Your Honor, this is another case of the Pokemon anime be bullshitting. The Pokemon anime has a history of letting Pokemon do whatever the
Use-
trainer says.
yeah.
The lamest moves look tough, and type advantages being non-existent. I'll never
True.
forget the pain I felt seeing how double team in the anime is basically a shadow clone jutsu, and to use it in the game and see my evasive.
It's nothing. It's so real, though, because it's based off the manga. And in the manga, Red beat a Charizard like a Bulbasaur or something by, like, making the fire alarm go off. It's not the whole thing is wet. The fire abilities are less effective. It's like little stuff like that. And it was supposed to just showcase how important trainers are. Because if you look at the games, we have no like real value besides barking out orders. You know what I'm saying? And like you can't create moves or anything like change like the types. There's no environmental effects besides the moves that literally change the environment, like the conditions. Other than that, you can't like, oh, use his attack but aim low at his toes so it hits the floor, which kicks up dust, and that'll decrease their attack efficiency because they have to like aim or something. You know what I'm saying?
When this fucker ass pulled up to Broxton, a rock type gym by the way, with a flying type Pidgeotto and an electric type Pikachu. But one because Pikachu's Thunder Shock hit the sprinklers and water conducts electricity. But I guess karma's a bitch. This shit came back to bite him 20 years ago. But I'll elaborate on that later.
Yeah.
Quick attack, but a trap spawns in out of nowhere. Prepare for trouble and make it double. Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Just shut up.
I just watched this movie, bruh. That's just fire, bruh. Fire movie. Clip's very misleading. But then it was always trying to make that trouble double though. Do not want to play with Jesse and James, bruh. That's big JJ.
Pikachu uses Electro Ball, but Wobbuffet uses Mirror Coat and sends that shit right back. But have no fear, because Froakie is here and takes that shit head on.
It's Superman?
Down. Even though the move was super effective, Peepowie turns his head around and instantly locks eye contact with
Oh, the stare down?
like that. Walks right up to them and is like,
fuck off my block.
Froakie has to disguise and throws its rubble, so Jesse tries to use Mirror Coat again, but that don't work.
It don't work against that type of attack. Yeah.
Mirror Coat was completely ineffective.
Oh, for
Type
real,
tech.
Clement. Thanks for the insight, gang.
Yeah, we didn't see that.
But all the to cause a mini quake, and Pikachu and Froakie finish off the job.
Team combo, man.
Friendship. Team Rocket's blasting off the game. Froakie
Elite.
collapsing, and Clement's like,
Froakie needs help right away.
Oh, no. It's not like he's literally dying on the floor right now, bro. I think he need a doctor. Froakie on the... Oh, my mic fell. Froakie on the ground, gasping for fucking years.
Clement's like,
Froakie needs help right away.
Oh, no. It's not like he's...
This cannot. Is this him? Because the picture he showed was a darker skinned individual. This could be him.
literally dying on the floor right now, bro. I think he need a doctor.
The fact that the mic fell, this is probably him.
He on the ground, gasping.
Yeah, this is him.
ends up dropping off
Tweaking, bruh. Reasonable reaction, though, I ain't gonna lie.
History of leaving trainers that pick him because he doesn't believe they're worthy of him, and that's Aura. I can't lie.
But we believe that a strong bond between Pokemon and trainer, as well
It's
as a special
important.
stone
That's
that
how the
plays
mega
a role in
evolutions
evolving.
happen. Yeah.
Strong bond, huh?
I've watched this series countless times, and wow, this is some Order level foreshadowing. Reminds me of how Whis was hinting towards Ultra Instinct in the early Dragon Ball Z
Earliest, yeah.
episode.
Who the fuck is this?
Meryl, he literally has the whiskers. That's me. I was standing on Bubba Fett, bro. Don't play me.
Team Rocket pulls up.
I'm not an idiot, twin.
Garchomp protects him, and they shock this nigga like how Hassan did Taya.
No way they're cooking
Garchomp crashing out and sends Team Rocket
No way they're cooking a Garchomp. Exactly.
This Garchomp moving like he King Von though, since he proceeds to start rampaging through the city. This
Oh,
nigga,
nah.
Fine, I'll do it myself. And starts sprinting
With-
towards it by himself.
Not level 1, but Evolution 1 Pokemon. Versus like an Evolution 2, Evolution 3 Pokemon. Come on, bro.
Garchomp climbing Prism Tower, and it's gotten to the point where we getting live news coverage now.
Breaking
Hello
news.
there, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to Kalos Z, the hub for all news Kalos related, hosted by your
Talking to
Billy, the Big N.
The before night map.
Anyways, we're here to show you that a Garchomp has gone rampant and is now climbing Prison Tower.
Yelling like he a menace.
No cap, this shot of Ash right here is so cold, bro. And this is only the
Wind in the hair, bro. He get down.
Hyper Beam, and naturally,
I
Pikachu's
walk
Kali,
this
but Ash,
down.
Nah, twin. I'ma do it the Shonen way. Hey man, I know you're in a lot of pain, but that's okay. I'm here to help you. Yo, this don't happen when Naruto does it. Thankfully, Froakie is quick on his feet
Go.
to prevent Garchomp from falling off. Pikachu
Yeah.
proceeds to Iron Tail the collar off, and this
Now you
is
good, son.
officially over. Oh shit! This nigga Ash jumps off
Huss.
a 1,000-foot tower with no hesitation in order to save Pikachu.
Yes, sir.
Ride or die shit. But how the fuck was they supposed to survive this?
Froakie?
Died to fall damage. Luckily,
Froakie throw down his like his sticky paws. Enough of it, you know. The problem is scientifically, it will never reach because for it to have that consistency, it can't be more dense than Ash and Pikachu. So it would never get down there fast enough. So yeah, this was a kind of a dumb play. He don't got no escape rope, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
The Mega Blaziken they saw aura farming earlier came in right on time to save them.
Straight motion.
Him and his trainer were too busy aura farming.
The next Melning.
We see the fit.
Embark on his journey with Bonnie and Clement, but before he can dip, Brokey pulls up with a Pokeball, and just like that,
Catch me,
he
nigga.
had 2 Pokemon in the party. Always leave it up to Ash to adopt trainerless Pokemon. It's crazy how the 3 foster starters he adopted are literally the best Pokemon he's had besides Pikachu.
Facts.
And this is one of the.
Did he say big Pikachu?
Was him
Oh,
in the Kalos saga.
Pikachu over here set claiming.
Different.
Yeah, true. True. The only thing, especially because people who don't watch Pokemon, they're like, a team has to look cool. So it already has that. Minus this, the entire team looks cool, right? Besides that, I'm going to try to go and like give y'all some of the typings. I'm like, I don't even know half these names, right? That's a lie. Electric, flying and fire, flying and fighting, Salucha. I want to call it Gatalion so bad, bro. It's because of the content creator. I can't remember his name, I ain't gonna lie. Pikachu, obviously, Greninja. Greninja is water and... No, his Mega Evolution is water and dark. I think he might just be water, I'm not gonna lie. A Wyvern, or... It's not Wombat, so I'm assuming Wyvern. No, Noibat. I'm tripping. I'm tripping and tweaking. Darkness and flying, and then I don't know what this nigga would be. Poison and something else. I ain't gonna lie. Goop. So just off the typing that you just heard, they have variety of fire. If you have the hard counter for fire, which would be water, we probably have some moves in here that could probably handle you. You know what I'm saying? If you water, we probably got some moves in here that can handle you. You know what I'm saying? Somebody got a ground type, so Pikachu's cooked. We got some moves that can handle you. We got, you know what I'm saying?
Thinking, there's no
It's
way
good
they
team
can possibly
comps.
lose, right? Don't ask me about episode 131 right now, bro. We'll get to that later. First off, we got Talonflame. It wouldn't be
Talonflame, there it is.
Have the regional bird on the squad. Talonflame might be the sleeper on this team, but she was able to go toe to toe with a Lance Unfished.
Yes, sir.
One of the best aerial showdowns in Pokemon
Went
history.
crazy, boy.
Absolute cinema.
Yes, sir.
Versus Flamethrower as a
To
team
evolve,
and became
yeah.
a shining Talonflame. This is the weakest member.
I remember
of the team, by the
that.
way. Third, we got Hawlucha,
The GOAT.
demon.
That's like my favorite
The
Pokemon.
champion of the forest, and he lives up to that name. Since when he first met Ash, he wanted to run the ones on site, and even though it ended in a tie, he gained respect for
Man,
Ash's
throw that
spirit
motherfucker.
and joins the God Squad. This nigga stayed aura farming though, like we see the
From the top rope.
Even though Hawlucha might have not been as strong as his contemporaries, he
Hey.
always fought every battle like his life depended on it.
Us.
He always needed Dennis Rodman like they get to build a
True.
team, and that's
Yeah.
exactly what Hawlucha
Hall of Fame
does.
hustle badge.
Boy,
You got that costume is
Goodra, the
that costume did not come with Goodra. I call this a goop, bro. It's the Ben 10 ball knowledge slipping in.
fucking goat, man. Even though he was sorry as fuck when Ash first met him, Ash saw the potential in this little Goomy and helped him turn into a man.
Yes, sir.
There's times when Ash faced
He had a
off with
beard.
Clement, and Goodra went against both the Teleosis and Luxio.
Yeah.
Sometimes Ash and them just be fucking around in them routes, and one day they discovered a peculiar egg. Little did they know that this bat would become a sorry ass bat. This nigga Noivern is literally the chat of the Pokemon.
Oh, he's like legendary based off what? He's that
He
Pokemon.
don't win shit, bro.
He got motion though. I think his record is 1-for-2. Yeah,
Put up
GG's.
a whooping 1 win, 2 losses, and a tie, and the only victory was against Solar's Closter.
Was it Mickey? It's like one of the coolest looking Pokemon too.
And I was hating just to hate. I can't even blame Noivern for losing this battle. Ash sent him out, and he had to deal with a Weavile. That's a 4 times effective diff. If I was
Fuck,
Ash, I
bruh.
would swap them faster than how Ice be hunting down my immigrant family members. Can't forget about the
Chill.
level 100 Pikachu, the son of Arceus.
The GOAT.
But everyone who's watched this series knows
Yes,
is
sir.
famous MVP. What did Cardi say again? Ever since I was
Bro, one of the people who worked on the series was talking about how like the reason they made him lose against the Charizard is because he was starting to become Ash's like #1 like publicity, like popular Pokemon. He started becoming such a fan favorite that he would have literally essentially become a threat to Pikachu. Like Pikachu is just this bum. No disrespect to Pikachu, he's done crazy. I'm not saying he's weak, but from the perspective of new fans, Pikachu is just Pikachu. He stays Pikachu. He's holding a stone that makes sure that he doesn't evolve. He's never gonna become anything. again, that sounds very like derogatory, but we're talking about a Pokemon that can evolve. Even though he has evolution, the reason why is once they evolve him, it's like, where do we go? So the importance of it is he's going to stay with him throughout the whole journey. And even though he stays the same on the surface, he's changing and developing to mirror Ash's growth. And this is why Ash doesn't change either. Because once you start changing a character and showing that time passes, now that you've acknowledged this truth, you have to keep up with it narratively, or else it becomes like boring, or the fans are going to start badgering you. Yo, you already aged him up here. He has a mustache, but where's his beard? Where's this? Where's that? It's just like when you give one character relationship in a show like this, everybody's going to want to carry that relationship. It's a child show, but we don't need all that in here. You feel me? So to bring it back to the main topic, Greninja is the final evolution, but they gave him his own evolution, like his own version, strictly for Ash because how deep their bond was, which by definition kind of outseats Pikachu because Pikachu ain't never do nothing like that. So it was like, oh, we gotta get rid of Greninja, and they can't give it to Pikachu because then it's like, oh, Pikachu copied Greninja. Did he not have that amount of trust, love, and affection for Ash, but Greninja did? You get what I'm saying?
Even since he was a young Froakie, bro knew I'm nothing like you niggas. Straight aura farming. Bro is never with the crowd. And what do niggas do when they see you different? They start hating on a young nigga grind. And that's exactly what happened to Froakie. The other Froakies jumped his ass and kicked him out the village. That didn't stop him from searching for his ideal trainer. You see, Froakie had a feeling that he was the honored one since day one. And if he were to ever meet the ideal trainer, he could ascend to a level rivaling even that of Mega Evolution.
But that Greninja looks different than ones I've seen before.
That's for yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Cold as soon as he evolved. Do you see the pose he was hitting off the rip?
Ever since I was a kid, I've been that shit.
Was Mega Evolution. The thought of Pokemon basically going Super Saiyan was something that got every Pokemon fan hyped. That didn't mean there wasn't any misses though. I still to this day am wondering who the fuck let Mega Charizard why get the green light. And for all my Flygon fans, just let that shit go, bruh. Just let it go. Back in the day, Mega Evolution used to be something special, but nowadays in the anime, it looked like this.
They just look uglier, bro. Yeah, no.
Greninja was simply just tough. Every time you saw the transformation on the screen, it just made you.
Come on.
Ash Greninja was simply just tough. Every time.
Instead of the sun kiss technique, he's using the dewdrop technique, using the falling of the water and the reflection of it to really show how much of a star he is, bro. Ninja star on the back, stars on the pant, went V-Lone on the, you know what I'm saying? Lightning stroke on the side just to shout out Big Homie. And it's on his cheeks like Big Homies is? Come on, bruh. Star on the skull to mimic Ash's cap.
There was orange juice before orange juice. The Pokemon anime launched Greninja's popularity so far up that he won the 2016
yeah, that's, you know what I'm saying? And Peep, the only is above Pikachu are the literal god of the Pokemon verse. Number 2 is Arceus, for those of you who don't know. And Mew, who evolves into Mewtwo, which Mew and Mewtwo are both on this list, which says enough about Mew, right? The only other double on this list is Eevee and Sylveon, and that's obviously because of cuteness factor, right? And Sylveon is like the most cutesy version of Eevee. So obviously that would be the case. Like, I don't even consider those the same Pokemon because the way Eevee evolves is he just hits different variations. There's no like, with most Pokemon, evolution is a significant jump in power. In the games, the way you transform Eevee oftentimes is with the stones after a certain level. So it's like, it's not even the same as like running into this Zygarde we see right here, maxed out Zygarde. Or, you know what I'm saying, Charizard, evolved from a Charmeleon, Tyson, you know what I'm saying? But point still stands, Greninja is number 1. And that proves the narrative that the, like, I don't say developer, it's not a game, but one of like the storyboarders was talking about like, yeah, he started having more popularity. Charizard makes sense. He's a fan favorite. Rayquaza makes sense. He's a fan favorite. Those are 2 niggas that you always hear if you ask any like male, yo, what's your favorite Pokemon? You hear Rayquaza, Charizard, and Mew. And Greninja entered that list because he's kind of like the counteract to Charizard. He just had more motion because he had his own evolution. And then you start seeing him everywhere because he's kind of like a common Pokemon. But this Greninja is like a special Greninja. So it's very different. Like, it immediately sets him apart. Well, Arceus is like God, bro. So you ask somebody, yo, who's your favorite Pokemon? He's going to go Arceus. He still looks kind of cute, like deer-esque aesthetic. So if someone interested in cute Pokemon might go, oh, he looks elegant. Let me go Arceus. If you're interested in power to determine your favorite Pokemon, you're going to go Arceus. You know what I'm saying? Arceus, same thing. Right? Pikachu's up there because more people know about Pikachu. That's the first thing you're going to hear. And that would be a similar reason why you would expect Greninja or Charizard around Pikachu's area. Yet, Greninja's at number 1.
Safe to say that Greninja is
MVP, Rookie of the Year.
Popular Pokemon ever. Shout out Nintendo for putting him in Smash Bros. All the way back.
Smash, yeah.
They saw the vision. Sadly, you can't
Smash did put him on.
Games, so Game Freak decided to put him in the Pokemon Sun and Moon demo, and you were able to transfer him to the main game. I
did not know about that.
First Sun and Moon playthrough. You telling me I could have an Ash Greninja and a Mega of my choice on the same team, let alone in the same.
You feel me, bro?
I felt like Ash in the Masters 8.
Probably I wouldn't do that.
My Pokemon Sun box are a matter of fact. The main question is,
I think I still have mine too. It's not here. I think I still have.
The point I'm trying to
must
make
not
is
work,
Pokemon
but must
anime
cook.
chases broke niggas' life, dog. But it also helped them as well by making a new fan favorite mon that only the GOAT MC
Yes, sir.
fully maximized. And that's exactly what Ash did in the College League. After going out like a bitch by losing to Cameron since he decided to
random
only 5 Pokemon, Cameron then went on to get absolutely fucked next battle anyways. It was finally time for him to get his get back in Kalos. This nigga was on that 2012 LeBron timing. As soon as he pulled up, this random tried to fight him, but Serena was like, no.
Mind you, for those of you who don't understand, Pokemon battles are battles of 6v6 with Pokemon. Ash pulling up with 5. If he would have won that, that's the greatest respect he could have gave to his opponent. Because assuming all Pokemon are the same level, think of it like a fist fight, right? Assuming both trainers are at the same skill level and all of that's equalized, you having 5 and them having 6 is a disadvantage for you. Because even if they have the first turn, it's going to take, like, let's say 2 moves to kill each. It's like playing sticks. If you've ever played sticks, you hit the finger and it's 2. It's like, this only has 5 capacity. This only has 6 capacity. You know what I'm saying? You go back and forth all day, bruh. But no matter what, this, you just hit 5, but he has another slot. This is now at 8. It's not close. You feel me?
I can't let you battle these bums. This bum ends up pulling up on him later.
In the room, in the building.
Security, get this lame nigga out of here, please. Ash noticed this nigga
boxing me for no reason, bro.
Saying he's jealous of how Ash was able to get 8 gym badges to be able to compete in the Kalos League tournament, and begs for Ash to win the league to give all the Kalos bums hope that anyone can become a champion. And peep how hard Ash
got you, bro.
Farm. I know damn well he was trying his hardest not to laugh.
Nah, bro. That's like the greatest lock-in of all time, bro. What, bro? You think you dealing with a delinquent and they go, bro, truth is, I've admired you for as long as I can think of. On some endeavors, show them why you're number 1. Or the Vegetas. You know what I'm saying? It's like, fuck, bro. You gotta hit one of these. Well, I guess it's time to, you know what I'm saying? You gotta lock in.
My mom is kind of homeless. I live with my dad. I want to help her out.
Dude, I'm watching the stream while you try not to laugh, bro.
That's mad disrespectful.
The fuck is wrong with you, bro? Stop fucking laughing, bro.
Ash arrives to challenge his first opponent and get a load of this Route 1 NPC looking ass nigga. Pray for him, dog. He never had a chance.
Now that beat dumb hard. Terrible matchup. Yes, sir. One Piece hockey noises for those who don't know. Fire. I mess with this editing and like video design style. Right, bro. Literal bot.
The anime fast forwarded straight to the semifinals, where he faced off against Sawyer's Nerdass. This is easily a top 3 Pokemon anime fight to this day. In Ash Greninja versus Mega
Sceptile, yeah.
Background had me acting different back in 2016.
And that's how people allowed. That's another reason people were like, it left precedent for Charizard to win, because Greninja wins this, and grass is weak against water. No, other way around. Grass is effective, like super effective against water. And water is like, its damage is like halved against grass. So it's like, oh, he should lose this. But he comes out the victor, even in this like situation where he's the underdog. And then against Charizard, he's supposed to have the advantage, but the narrative is still that Greninja's the underdog because Alan's supposed to be him, and he has like this mega Charizard, right? And Charizard's always seen as this very powerful Pokemon. But even though the narrative is that way, where it's like, you know what I'm saying, Greninja technically has the upper hand here. He is the underdog, and he is gonna lose, you know. But they wrote it that way purposely because it still shows that like connection there that you can win against a type advantage if you're as good of a trainer and your bond is as strong as possible. Which is another reason why people felt like it was Mickey, because Ash has to be one of the greatest trainers of all time. Not to mention, my Pokemon is an entire fusion, not fusion, but like state of being that no one has ever had because it like essentially synergizes with my aura. You know what I'm saying? There's no precedent for me to lose to anybody, to be honest.
16? Who am I kidding? It still got me acting like this in the Big 25. Still to this day, I don't know how Greninja won while being at a tight disadvantage, but clearly that doesn't matter because Ash versus Alon exists. Alon and Ash's dynamic is basically Utah and Yuji's dynamic, and I'm so that ass when I say that. You know how Utah got a whole prequel movie dedicated to his come up? Alon had a whole 4-episode special dedicated to his adventures. This nigga is the chosen one. His Mega Charizard is basically his Rika, just like in Jujutsu Kaisen. He gets all the glaze. Meanwhile, Ash gets all the scraps because somehow, someway, his Mega Charizard was able to defeat a 2x effective with strength and base stats Ash Greninja. I told you niggas, Ash's victory against Brock would catch up to him in the future. But what makes this iteration of Ash so different is that instead of crying after being just one knockout away from accomplishing his dream, he instead
understands the journey.
Ash was the most connected he's ever felt with a team he's built. Even though he didn't become a champion, Ash still was able to redeem himself in the final showdown between Team Flare, giving one of the greatest hero speeches in anime history.
Talk to me.
Now look, you may not like this world much, so what? It belongs to people and Pokemon.
You hear that beat? Yeah. Bro, I remember somebody like putting an editor note. Oh, editor note for this movie or like this like finale. Apparently, this story is told through Serena's eyes. So the creator was talking about how this is not something Ash would really say. And if you read the manga, Red is not like this heroic figure. He just does his thing. Right, in the manga for Pokemon, they be slaughtering people, unironically. But the whole point is if it's told from Serena's eyes and she's in love with Ash, it's like showcasing that like side of Ash that you may not be able to see or the layman might not be able to see, but those closest to him see that this is who he is.
Everyone, your plan to recreate the world, all that talk, you have no right to say any of that. There are people meeting new people all the time. People making their dreams come true. People just getting started on their journeys. People who are healing from old wounds. Everyone's got their own tomorrow. And you have no right to take their tomorrows away from them. That's why we fight. My Pokemon and I are fighting for their tomorrows.
This shit is so peak. However, the cherry on top.
Fighting for their tomorrows. This just sound iridescently similar to Gurren Lagann. We're gonna let it slide though. This nigga Ash kind of spitting. I ain't gonna lie.
With Ash's journey in Kalos has to be.
Yeah, she did cut her hair. That was like a huge plot point, like her evolving as a character. Oh, that's.
Ash's journey in Kalos has to be.
It's actually tough. She ran up an escalator that was going down. That's actually fire. That's actually fire. I don't like the way they portray it though. It makes it look like she's like sliding closer to him as if the escalator is going up, but it's going down. So it's like she's running up that uphill battle. She's fought this battle. There's like the turmoil with her character growth. All for the climatically end here. Or not end, but like, you know what I'm saying? Fire. Fire. This is blessing this, but
if you've watched my content before, you know I love ships. The Sonami ship is real.
It is, bro. I agree.
Tojo Sako and I still rep Ichiruki to this day. Ash has always had a female companion on his squad, but they all share the trait of kind of just being his big sis. Just a good old
true, yeah.
However, with Serena, it was clear from day one.
Actual like tension there, yeah.
Back when she still lived in Palatown, she attended Professor Oak's summer camp. She
saw my goat.
Kesum came to her aid, took her hand, and got her to safety.
See what I'm saying? And this happened when she was a kid. And they haven't seen each other for a long time, and he comes back. So in her eyes, like this is a crazy hero. So when he's delivering that speech, he might not have said that exact same thing, but that's how I heard that, bro. He had the confidence of a general. He had the poise of a platoon leader. It was a certain amount of confidence that he carried in his words. And then when you try to recall those things, it's like you're gonna hype him up.
So when she sees her childhood crushes in her country, she embarks on her journey to find him. However, when she meets him again, he reintroduces himself, implying that he has no
He
memory
forgot
of
her.
right before
Yeah.
she can explain their history with each other. That fuck-ass Pokemon Center jingle plays, and Ash hits the Divskis. He then proceeds to
Cooked,
get his ass
bruh.
beat by Alexa, and Serena is the first person to aid him. A complete
Yeah.
reveal to how they first met as kids.
Exactly.
Remember me?
Y'all don't know how mad I was that I had to wait a week for the next episode when I first saw this.
Of course I remember you. He's like a Luffy ass nigga.
Vicinity. Niggas had to make way for that Serena ISO. She ends up telling Ash about how she attended Oak Summer Camp, and he's over here trying his hardest to remember her as like.
Yo, who the fuck is this nigga?
Serena continues to.
That's a so. That's a so. That's a so. You gotta at least stupidly be like, of course I remember you. And then, like, drop like a, oh yeah, you've always been a little crybaby. You know what I'm saying? Like, drop some type of some type of finesse in there. Some type of, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
Talk about how his will to never give up is so cool, and he hasn't changed at all. Look at this nigga's facial expression, dog. That's the face of a man who's realized she might be the one.
She want me. She want me. She want me.
This gives Ash the motivation to
If
continue
you saw a
fighting
clip.
his sons down, resulting in him becoming strong enough to defeat Viola and gain his first gym badge. Sometimes
Okay.
all you need in your life is that one girl
Facts.
to keep you going.
The
Unless her
Ichigo
name is
clip.
Curry. Pray for by Goat Wardell, y'all. It ain't looking too good.
Chill.
Embark on their journey to the second
Hold on,
gym
what that
city
say?
with Aisha Curry. Pray for by
Alright, we already know this.
Goat Wardell, y'all. It ain't looking too good. They embark on their journey to the second gym city, and Serena decides to give Ash his handkerchief back, and he finally remembers her. They all start
Okay,
laughing it
fire.
off. Look at Pikachu's face. He's absolutely disgusting. There's no way his
Took
owner
you this
can
long?
pick up on these signs. She's blushing, my nigga. These is easy pickings. After this episode, the more shipping spread,
He said,
the
"This
more
easy
fire. This
pickings."
1,000 Years AMV and specifically was a crucial part
What?
of my childhood. I'm
Almost
probably
a million
10,000 of these
views.
800K views. Just because this is a video about Ash's Pokemon XY iteration, don't sleep on Serena's character development. She ends the show
Facts.
a completely different person. Pokemon XY iteration, don't sleep on.
You know it's your shorty if they're wearing your fit, bro. Her Pokemon don't even like the fact that she's wearing your fit. But she's wearing your fit. Come on, man. The layups don't get any easier than those. He has a point, bro.
Serena's character development. She ends the show a completely
You
different
can't
person.
keep
The
getting
only
away
reason
with
people
this.
Love this ship so much is because whenever one of them was at a low point, they'd help each other.
The other
reach new
would,
heights.
yeah.
These niggas had the audacity
And that's
to
how a
really
relationship
introduce
kinda
her
is.
Pokemon journeys by giving her a quick time event. They just talk about how they're both striving to be the best in their own respective rights. No hug, no I
Type
miss you,
tech.
no nothing. They didn't.
Yeah, she was like trying to do beauty pageants of Pokemon, if I recall. Is that Alan? I don't think his name's Alan. I just called him Alan. The dude with the Rotom. I can't remember his name for the life of me. But it's from
Even
Journeys.
get to be within 5 feet from each other. This shit's dead as the Kingdom Hearts one ending all over again. Oh my fucking god, I'm starting to see the correlation now. I just hope that whenever we see Ash
Hold
make his
on.
return in the Pokemon
He kinda got that shit on. I thought the new character design, the Rotom in the hand, also shirt half tucked. I used this method. Still got a trusty cargos on. They don't fail. Different shoes to match the new fit. All black undershirt. Hold on, he understands it now. This is actually elite designs.
Horizons anime, he better be on some UG timing. And please, just give me a confirmation that he and Serena live happily ever after.
Not happening,
Ash
brother.
Ketchum is still that nigga. He's able to redeem
He got the
himself by
badges.
becoming the Alola champion and one-upped it by becoming the best Pokemon trainer in the world, period. But even then, there's just some champion.
That was in the-
Ash Ketchum is
was that the
still
Masters
nigga.
8
He's
thing,
able to
the little
redeem
tournament
himself by
chat?
becoming the Alola champion and one-upped it by becoming the best Pokemon trainer in the world, period. But even then, there's just
I'm getting all types of
something about
screenshots,
Ash and
potential
Pokemon XY
thumbnails.
that still stands out amongst
Oh, hold
others.
on.
If I had to guess, there's just something about Ash and the Pokemon
Ooh, there's a lot of comp ones
becoming
here.
the best
Hold on.
Pokemon trainer in the world, period. But even then, there's just something about Ash and the Pokemon XY
Did I get it?
that still stands
I
out
didn't
amongst
get
the
it.
rest. If I had to guess,
Cancel.
it probably is because of
Hold on.
Kyle's Pokemon XY, the best
I like-
Pokemon trainer
I like
in
the
world,
wind.
period. But even then, there's just something about Ash.
I like the
and
wind on that
Pokemon
transition.
that still stands out amongst the rest. If
I
had to
like the
guess, it
Greninja.
probably is because
I
of
like
how
this.
serious the series presented itself. There was barely any time to fuck around. This series had that shonen hype moments in aura feel on 10, and that's why we
I
all
like
felt
that.
Ash
That was
the
Barto
shonen
clip.
hype mo-
That was Boruto versus what's it? Jugo.
In Aura Field on 10.
Oh, this is actually Pokemon. My fault.
And that's why
they did they big one, bro.
Him in Pokemon XY.
Hold on. Let's actually get outros. Hold on.
Felt that Ash was him in Pokemon XY.
Might be elite. Did he use that as his thumbnail? If he used it as his thumbnail, I won't use it as mine. He didn't. I'll use that as my thumbnail. Appreciate that, bro. That's a great video. We subbing it, bro, for sure. Throwing that joint out here. Hey, man. Make sure y'all sub to me the same way. Make sure you turn the bells on so you actually see some content. And as always, make sure you stay happy, healthy, and hydrated. And I'll catch you boys in the next. Peace.